So, Gurimila Mahagut us Seo Claire. So, hello to all of you on this mucky day. So, last year the complaint was everyone was sweltering in the heat. Do you remember? Everyone was going around in their shorts. There's not so many in their shorts today. If you find someone in a pair of shorts, fair play to them. They should be given some kind of an award. So listen, I'm as ever just delighted to be here with you. As Brian Stanley told you, I'm a dub. But my roots are rural, and I spent every summer as a child on a farm with my grandmother, my uncles, all of the extended family are in farming. So when I hear the conversations that go on here every year, it's very, very familiar ground to me. It's also familiar ground to hear the frustration, in some cases the anger of farmers and rural communities, the sense that you're not being listened to, but also the sense that you want to be listened to, and that sense of optimism and hope for the future. And I take great positivity from that. One of the issues that's been raised with us consistently as we come here year in, year out, and between, not just at the Ploughing match, but is the issue of younger people and farming. You know, the family farms, sustaining that model of agriculture. And for us in Sinn Féin, it's absolutely essential that we have that conversation, and that any government that talks about change, any government that talks about making Ireland better, making Ireland prosperous, making Ireland work for everybody, has to have rural communities and farming at the heart of that discussion. Claire is our spokesperson on agriculture, and I think it's rural development goes with it. And I know she's been out and about. We're here to talk, obviously, but more importantly, I was about to say, did Leo Varadkar cut the cord or something? It wouldn't be half his best. It wouldn't be half his best. So we're here to talk, but more importantly, the real value that we have in this interaction is listening and hearing what you have to say. But as they say, I prepared a few words earlier. So let me just share some thoughts with you. So getting the wellies out and coming down here to see you all is something that I really always look forward to. This truly is a showcase of everything that is great and the amazing spirit of rural Ireland. And this is our opportunity to connect, to network, to talk to each other, and to find the ways that we're going to chart a future together. I think when you're at this Ploughing match, you get the real sense of enthusiasm, ambition, that kind of can-do attitude that you find in farming and in rural communities. Indeed, that's the very thing that has defined Irish life in so many ways for so very, very long. So, in short, what I want us to provide for you is a government that finally matches that ambition, matches that energy. Because the truth is that farmers, farming families, rural Ireland has been let down, some would say forgotten, left behind, and at times treated with a real sense of disrespect from Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael. I could point you to the treatment of farmers under CAP, trade deals, the delays now to essential farm payments, the lethargy of government in responding to the challenges facing family farmers, and of course more recently the very, very poor handling of the nitrates derogation. I think government policy has also failed to protect Irish farming from the dominance of processors and retailers that see farmers unable to secure fair prices, as Claire has said, for excellent produce. And that is why the agri-food regulator must be equipped with power to investigate unfair practice, cartel-like behaviour that damages Irish farming. Any regulator worthy of the name has to have sharp teeth, has to have the power to make a difference. So in our view, governments have not alone failed agriculture, but they've pursued policies that have stripped away really basic but important services like Garda stations, healthcare, public transport, banking services. And their sluggish approach to regional enterprise strategy has failed to match the kind of entrepreneurial endeavour that we see in rural Ireland. And I have to, of course, mention housing, because the housing crisis is not simply, as all of you know, an urban phenomenon, far from it. And as a consequence of it, one of the consequences of it, our young people, so many of them who are our greatest single national resource, in numbers still leave for Boston or Melbourne or Toronto, far, far away from home. And the truth is that the longer Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael are in government, the harder things will get. So I'm speaking to you today as a person who wants to lead the next government. I want that government to be a government of change, led by Sinn Féin. And if people back that vision, that idea, in the next election, I make this commitment to you that a Sinn Féin government will be one that stands up for you, one that delivers a better, fairer deal for family farmers and indeed for rural communities. So what does that mean? It means that we commit to securing fair prices, a fair cap to support family farms, commit to invest in rural towns and villages, commit to supporting rural economies through investment in public services and vital infrastructure. Mar caithfí feirmeoirí agus pobal na túthe bheith ag rí lór an ahrathe darthach atá ag Harlú in Éireann. Tugann Sinn Féin na cabhlachtaí go náisiún ar fad. So our approach to agriculture is one of enthusiasm and aspiration. We've the right people leading this dynamic, positive approach. Our agriculture spokesperson, Claire Curran, grew up and lives on her family farm. She's an active farmer. And she, like our colleague Mac McCarthy before her, works very, very hard to champion Irish farming, and they will continue to do that. Continue to be passionate and determined about achieving a secure and prosperous future for the Irish family farm. Because the family farm is intertwined with the people in rural communities, and it is, at the end of the day, the cornerstone of rural economies. This has been the case for generations, and it can and should be the role that family farms play for generations to come. And that's why we want to establish a commission on the future of the family farm. This would be a platform to harness the insights of stakeholders, experts, to bring forward proposals and actions focused on ensuring that the family farm thrives and prospers. We want to deliver for farmers and rural communities in government. We want to succeed with you, and we want to succeed for you. So our approach to building a better future is one of collaboration and engagement and partnership with Irish agriculture. You know, there's an old political slogan that goes, nothing about us without us. And I think that's a very, very important sentiment applying to family farmers and to rural communities today. You shouldn't be talked at. You shouldn't simply be talked about. You have to be at the centre of a conversation around policy that affects your lives and your future. And that's what must happen when it comes to CAP, when it comes to legislation, when it comes to any international trade deals that affect Irish agriculture. So we want that new vision, and we want that new relationship, one that meets the present challenge of climate change, together with all of you, with farmers, with rural communities, who after all are the custodians of the land and have been for generation after generation. We want an approach that combines the renowned international reputation of Irish agriculture with real support and real investment at home. A positive approach that achieves sustainability but also profitability, prosperity but also progress for Irish farming. And I believe if we work together, I know when we work together, that there really is no limit to what Irish agriculture and rural Ireland can achieve if you have the right government backing you. I've said it time and again that Ireland's farmers are the best farmers in the world. Carlsberg don't do farmers, but if they did, yeah, you get the picture. So I'm here as Uachtaráin Sinn Féin, as the leader of Sinn Féin, to ask you for your backing. I'm asking you for your support. I'm asking you to give us the chance, not just to talk about change, but to demonstrate it in our actions, but not just in our actions, but in the results that we deliver for you. A Sinn Féin government will stand shoulder to shoulder with farmers and rural communities. And the objective here is a shared one. And we all have a stake in it, a mighty stake. It's to build a better future. For 100 years, for more than a century in fact, we have had versions of the same. Old same, old same. And that's okay for a while. But then a moment comes where change is not just desirable, change becomes absolutely necessary, absolutely essential if we are to achieve what we can achieve. And it's for that reason that I and my colleagues, in humility, not with any sense of arrogance, because nothing's a foregone conclusion, we ask you with humility to back us, to give us the chance, and we assure you that we will not let you down. Gurumila, Mila Mahabu,